Ladies and gentlemen, Acheron has officially been revealed. The drip marketing has been revealed by Honkai Star Rail development team. I'm excited to talk about a number of things. One, I'm excited because she's a katana user and I'm a massive weep for katana users. Two, she's a Raiden clone, so I know she's going to be insanely broken. That's just what it has to be. And three, I remember all the people trying to shit on her design and saying they're not going to pull on her because design is everything. So I anticipate her release just so I could come back and be like, oh, what's the matter, bro? I thought you said you weren't going to pull on her. Because I am of the firm belief that this character is going to be so insanely and utterly broken that everyone is going to pull on her and she's going to actually beat Seala's banner cells. That's what I believe. I know it sounds impossible, but I believe in it because that's just what Raiden does. Okay, let's get into it. Let's react to all of this. All right, so first let's start off with the bio. Once we read that, then we'll get into all the other details. Extraterrestrial satellite communication, Acheron. Lone voyagers in the cosmos are driven by two desires: to tread in the trails of the past and to forge their own way. But under their scrutiny, most end up adhering to the former. Most end up living life in the past. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, so you can't be doing all that. You got to forge that path on ahead. All right, let's finish. A drifter claiming to be a galaxy ranger. Her true name is unknown, and she walks the cosmos alone. Bars. Carrying with her a long sword. Though aloof and taciturn. What the hell is a taciturn? Let's learn it together. Let's learn it together. What the hell is a taciturn? Aloof and taciturn. Oh, here we go. Reserved or uncommunicative in speech, saying little. Okay, so she's really the super cool and quiet type. Most people look down on that because they say those kind of characters don't have personality. But I like those kind of characters. I think they're pretty cool. But again, they're real like weeby, like, you know, super cool, edgy, too cool for school type of personality. So I guess that's the kind of personality she has, and she looks like it. Now let's continue off. Okay. Though aloof and taciturn, her blade flicks out like lashing lightning. And yet she always strikes with her scabbard, never drawing the sword free. Boy, who the hell she thinks she is? You ain't no Rurouni Kenshin. There's only one Rurouni Kenshin out there. Ain't no way. Listen, now look, I'm 31 years old. I can't let that slide. Why they out here trying to straight up just blatantly rob my boy Rurouni Kenshin's entire aura? Now, all jokes aside, though, English voice is going to be Allegra Clark. All the English voice actor connoisseurs, enlighten me down below in the comment section. I'd love to know who that is, because I don't. Now, let's get into the drip. How do I think about it? The first thing I'm taking a look at is I like how the purple goes into the gray. I wish the gray was a little bit lighter, but, full disclosure, I have not looked at any leaks. I really haven't. But this going into the gray leads me to believe and hope that she can evolve to where that gray eventually turns this purple into, like, I don't know, red, gray, and I don't know, white, you know, because if that's the case, imagine if her whole entire outfit changes for whatever reason. Like, looking at this red down here, it's kind of like a foreshadowing for me personally, and the red Wagasa up there. Oh my God, we'll come back to that. But that little accent of the red hue and coloration leads me to believe that maybe she can evolve, and if she can, that would be, first of all, it'd be insanely broken, and it would only reiterate me believing she could just outsell any other unit before her. That's like that. If she evolves, that's curtains for every banner before her. I swear, she's gonna outsell everyone. But if she also evolves, it would make sense that she uses the scabbard in her regular state, and then she evolves and uses the sword in the enhanced state, because in the enhanced state, she's like a straight up savage. Like, she has the aura of like the girl from the Duke Inferno shit with the big boobs with the red hair. She has like that Medio Leona aura. Like, she's just a straight up just savage bitch. You know what I mean? But in the regular state, super chill and taciturn, as they refer to her as. I would love that. Now, I am kind of hyping myself up to be severely disappointed if she doesn't evolve. But it's still nice to talk about, guys. You know what I mean? Now, how do I feel about the outfit? I'll be honest. I love the loose clothing coming out right here. I love this. The scabbard with the katana just looks godly. It really does. It looks so damn cool. This shit here kind of reminds me of Dante's sword. Not a big fan of this right here, though. I'll be honest. I don't know. I just feel like if she has a katana on her hip, this should be a little bit more Ronin-like, my personal opinion. I mean, I know horny people love looking at the legs. I don't give a damn about that on this kind of design. I would like like a bit more Ronin drip, you know, something tied around her waist, covering up the legs and just make her look a little bit more weeby. But that's my personal taste. I'm such a weeb, bro. Now, moving on to what she is over here, though. Oh, wait, before we move on to that, brother, if she could use this umbrella, which is a Wagasa, and I only learned this because I played Wild Hearts, which is one of the most underrated games of the hunting genre that everyone slept on. Beautiful weapon class, one of the most creative weapon classes I ever played in any game. I'm a fan of it now. The Wagasa, it's like an umbrella that you can use as a weapon. If she used that in tandem with the katana, I'll be all for it. I'd lose my shit over that, bro. Like, that would be so clean, bro. Like, she pairing shit and stuff. I just had to get that off my chest. Now, coming back over here, I know some of y'all are thinking we already have a lightning nihility character, Kafka. Why do we need another one? Maybe you're thinking of that. But this, you got to understand, this is a Raiden clone. She is going to be insanely broken. And I actually think she's going to be the kind of broken character where it doesn't matter what path you put her in, she's going to do it all. I feel like she's going to be a broken hyper DPS carry that you're going to have to build a team around to fit the needs of her. But the reward for doing so is going to be immensely high. Like, it's going to be insane. So I don't want you to think of her like I don't think she's going to be your regular, like your average nihility unit that's like a debuffer and like applies dots or whatever. She's going to be a hyper DPS that probably resonates more with the destruction path than anything else. And the reason they didn't put her in the destruction path is because it already has too many broken characters. They didn't put her in erudition because erudition's like slept on. So they put her in nihility, but I guarantee you she's going to have AoE, single target, adjacent. She's going to be able to do everything. She'll be grotesque. So this unit, now I will admit, maybe I'm a bit biased. I am, maybe a smidge. I do pride myself in being objective. I can be a bit biased in this scenario because I'm a fan of her. But it also, you have to go back to reiterate, it's freaking Raiden, all right? Not the real Raiden, but it's a clone. They have to make her strong. Anyways, the last thing I also want to talk about is who I think she looks like. Let me get my fat head ass out the way real quick. You know, it somehow finds itself to be in the way every time. All right, this is who I genuinely believe she looks like. She looks like Beidou mixed with Seele. She does. If you take Beidou and Seele and fusion, I feel like you're going to get this exact character. If you disagree, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. But in my mind, they took Seele and Beidou, fused them together, and you ended up with Acheron, which I think still is a pretty cool design. I wish they could make her look even more like Beidou than she does Seele, but I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good combination. I don't know. Maybe I'm easy to please in that regard, but overall design, if I had to give it a scale out of 1 out of 10, if she can evolve and change the color palette, that's going to be a 12 out of 10 design. If she doesn't evolve and that's literally just how she looks, 7. I'm gonna give her a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. But my bias from being a katana weeb, probably gonna be a 8 out of 10 then. But she looks good. I think they can do better, but she looks good. Not too bad. You know what? Throwing in that bladed Wagasa, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, I forgot about that. But if she's not using that, back down to an 8. Anyways, those are gonna be all my honest thoughts. You guys comment down below, let me know what you think. Are you excited for her? Are you pulling her? Are you skipping her? I can't wait for those banner sales, especially because of all the controversy that arose when she first got revealed. People were just like complaining and bitching about her. She looked good in the in-game model that I saw, or that trailer. She looked really good. Right here, the drip marketing, she does seem to be a little bit different than what we saw in the trailer. I don't know. At this point, we're just guessing and checking, right? But she's right around the corner. This means she's probably coming in 2.1. And I guess I'm going to wrap up the Yapaholics here. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.